Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been getting a lot of the same question. I do have a part 1 and 2 on this topic, but since I've been getting like literally every question I get is the same, and so many, I want to do just a little quick overview or rundown, I guess, of this topic is campsite, how to pick a campsite and which one is the best. And I will link in the description to my other video that I go a little bit more in depth in, and then I can also talk more in another video more on depth in each of them, but I just want to give like an overview right now. So if you are looking for a campsite or wondering which one you should pick, I will just give you my 2 cents when picking a campsite. I would first Google top webcam sites. You're going to come up, I think Google will give you like the top 10. Go to each of those, and I would say for a week or longer, if you're not in a hurry to start and you just kind of want to gather some information, start gathering your information on each site, right? And it is different with guys, and I will talk about that in a second, but first you want to kind of go to each site. I will just use Flirt for Free and MFC right now for an idea, because they're kind of opposite. MFC only allows girls. They do not allow men, and I do not believe they allow transgender, but I am not sure. So don't quote me on that, but I know it's only if you identify as a female at birth, is what I'm saying. So there's that, and then Flirt has every category. They have men, they have transgender, women, and everything in between. So those are the two different, right? So you might first want to say, do I want to be based on an all-girls site, or do I want more of a variety site, right? And there's other sites out there that have a variety too. So you want to do your research. So pick that first, right? And then start observing that site. Go through the top, I would say the top page of each site, just the first page, because that's going to be your top girls, your top earners, kind of what you want to shoot for, right? Everyone wants to be a top earner. Everyone wants to do well in this industry, and start studying what they're doing, what the room's like, what the customers are like, kind of the quality of the site, I guess you would say, and if that's something you like. Then you want to start reading the rules of the site. What do they allow in open chat? That's when you're open to the public. What kind of shows do they offer? Is it a private? Do they have group? Do they have party? Do you know kind of what their offerings are for that, for you, ways to make money? Then you might want to, or this might actually be number 1, is what percentage they take. I think baseline, I think they all take 45%, but I could be wrong. So, and you might want to know when their payouts are. Is it every 2 weeks? Is it every week? Is it once a month? So if you're worried about when you're going to get paid or how often you get paid, or you can see what their payout is. How much money do you have to earn in order to get a payout? Do you have to put in hours to get a payout? Do you have to put hours and pay to get a payout? So you might want to look at all those prior to joining your site. So I would really do my research with looking at the quality of clientele. And when I say that, I mean, there's kind of like, I'm going to say chatterbait, okay? Because chatterbait to me is like, it's a free-for-all over there. But that is great for people who have like fetishes, kinks, something different. I think men really do well over there. I think transgender do really well over there, I've heard. So that could kind of steer you towards that one if you're kind of more of a fetish person, if you're more got some things you want to let loose. I would say go over there. So you really have to first, do you want to be like a glamour model? Do you want to be a gothic model? Do you want to be a gamer girl? Do you want to, so you got to think about that. And then kind of go with that. If you are a gamer, I would actually say MFC, because I do see a lot of gamer girls over there. if that's your thing. So like I said, do your research. So you have to do your research and then pick your site. Once you pick your site, let's just say you pick MFC, and give it more than a week. Be like, I'm not making any money. I only made $10 this week, or whatever the case may be. I didn't make my $10,000 in a week, or whatever it is that you think you're going to make in a week. So I would say give the site 6 months. Do not waste your time. I wasted my time too long, honestly, because I felt like I owed it. If you are, maybe even 6 months. 6 months, maybe a little longer. If you're not starting to kind of get a momentum or get some kind of consistency in like good money, I mean, you're not going to be number one. I mean, God bless, and you're lucky if you're number one right off the bat, but it's going to take work. It takes time, work. Building a clientele, I talk all about this too in other videos. Building a clientele, you gotta put in the hours. You gotta put in the hours. You can't think that you're gonna pop on for an hour and make $10,000 or $1,000. It's just not gonna happen unless you're really lucky and you have a really good start, or you have a following on social media and then you're gonna promote on your social media. So yeah, so take your time on this site. And also, like, after 6 months, I don't know what I want to say, like the baseline. If you're not feeling it, I would say try out another site. Because I would have to say, after 6 months, you probably are going to start getting your regulars. You're probably going to get a baseline. And I mean, it does take a while. I mean, it takes years to build a clientele and really get the numbers that you want and start earning a lot. But I would say when looking for a site at first, I'd probably give it 6 months and then start evaluating. If you're doing something wrong, maybe you need to change up your room, maybe you need to change up your vibe. Look at those things first, and then maybe start going to another site or dabbling into another site, I would say. But yeah, so first, what I would say, I'm just going to keep this video as short as I can. I just wanted those who are asking about trying to find a site is what I did, because it took me a while to find the one that I love. I'm sticking to. It is now my only one. I no longer have to work multiple sites. I'm really putting in the time right now. I've changed everything literally this year. I did a 360. My room changed. My whole, I guess going about cam has changed. So like everything has changed this year for me in the best way possible. I needed the change. I needed the push, and I did it. So yeah, it takes time. It takes hours, consistency, hours. If somebody were to ask me how to be successful on cam in a nutshell, super easy, I would say hours, sprinkle in your personality, and consistency and luck. That's it. Like literally, that's it. I mean, in a nutshell, if I had to describe it in 1 minute and sum it all up, that's really how to be successful. Luck, lots of luck. And being online and being seen so people can see you, and being on at different hours if you can. And I will go into more videos of me changing and changing my mindset and changing my approach. And I needed it. I was stuck, and I am a person of habit and don't like change. And I had to have a push to make me change my whole room up, my whole vibe up, my whole look up. And obviously I'm getting confidence in my fitness journey and getting in the best shape of my life. Obviously that's giving me confidence, and that's going to show on cam is confidence. I will link those videos below with the part 1 and 2. I do have some things to change and add about those videos, so when I have time, I'll make a longer video on that. And if you guys have any more questions or anything, leave them down in the comments. Remember, leaving a comment and liking my video and sharing, it really helps grow this channel. And I'm really hoping to hit 10K ASAP. or 20K. 100,000 would be nice. So like, comment, subscribe, share. I love hearing from you guys. Also, if you don't want to leave a comment because you're shy and you're just not comfortable leaving a comment on YouTube, go ahead. My business email is down below, and I get back to you pretty quickly. Like I said, right now I'm really investing my time into Cam and putting in the hours and the work right now. I have huge goals that I want to get. I have a 5-year plan and a 10-year plan. So I'm really trying to hit all those goals this year. So I'm really trying to be consistent. I was sick for a while, so that put me back. So I'm trying to play catch up. And yeah, so in a nutshell, that's what I would say to do when trying to find a site that works for you. Site that works for me might not work for somebody else. A site that works for somebody else might work fabulous for them and did not work for me. So you just got to play around with it. Do your research, study the models, study the site, study the girls, figure out what you want to, like, what's your personality or persona. I'm not saying you want to be fake online, because you want to be yourself online, but like, who are you? Are you a girly girl? Are you a gamer? Are you a, I'm not putting on any makeup and just girl next door, or yeah, so just figure all that out and then kind of do your research and study. So if you guys have any questions, again, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.